pushed over my leg and my face. Okay, so after that video, I came out, and I came out of the washroom, and I found him in my room, and he was rearranging all the stuff that he had knocked over when he was attacking me, because he was trying to make it look like he hadn't attacked me at all. And so, what happened next? Yeah, that's when the phone rang, but it was like a weird ring. It wasn't like a normal ring, and then he picked it up and he was talking. He was saying, "Oh, there's no problem, there's no problem." That's when I realized it was the police. I guess my call got through, even though I got ripped away from my hands. So they were calling to see what's going on. He was telling them, "No, there's no problem, there's no problem." And he hung up the phone on them, telling them there's no problem, and I'm not allowed to use the phone in the house. Then they called back again and started demanding that they be allowed to talk to me and that I have the right to talk to them. And he told them, I have the right to talk to them, but not in his fucking house. So then they kept arguing with him, and I think eventually he caved. And he said, "Fine, talk to them," and basically accused me of I was going to ruin the family by talking to them. But I did anyways. And after I talked to them, when I finally got on the phone, they told me that, hey, the police should be pulling up any second, so just go outside. So that's when I did. I went outside, and it just so happened that just as I went outside, my friend Victor had come to visit, and he was talking to the police, and that's when I stumbled outside and I talked to them. And yeah, then I went to talked to the police for like an hour, and they pretty much did nothing at all. They let him get away with everything. It was ridiculous. And then on top of things, they said, "Oh, you have to make a decision. Do you want to press charges or not?" And you know what? That's completely unfair, because to put that pressure on someone, the justice system should be neutral. It shouldn't be, I shouldn't have to decide. It should be the police. That's their job. Their job is to enforce justice, isn't it? Anyways, so what happened next? Then the ambulance showed up, and they're like, "Oh, I want to drive you to hospital," but hospital's like 3 blocks away, and I'm like hell, you're driving me. They charge you $100 to ride in the freaking ambulance. So my friend Victor drove me down there to the hospital, and I got all stitched up. Right. I took a bunch of videos and pictures from the hospital, so I'll include them now. Anyways, after that, what happened after that? No, that's pretty much it. My other comments just have to do with the police, which is basically that the justice system is a joke. I got assaulted, not fatally, but I got assaulted, and I was seriously injured, and I was bleeding all over the place. And guess what? He didn't even get a single day. Nothing. Not a single day in prison. Nothing. Not even. All they did was bring him in and tell him, "Hey, you have to keep the peace. And if you don't keep the peace, then we might actually do something." What is that? Of course he's going to keep the peace. And as soon as the keep the peace thing is lifted, what's going to happen? Come on. Anyways, that's all really. I have to just say that I am really, really disappointed with the police and the Canadian justice system, because it totally failed me. Like, now I can understand why people are so angry at the police, because they're useless. And then, and afterwards, the police called me and then started telling me that I can't bother him or try to egg him on or anything. Like I'm the problem. I wasn't the problem to begin with, but they're giving him all these like rights, and he's the criminal. He's the one who attacked me. I'm sorry. I'm probably not making any sense anymore. I'm just getting so frustrated by this whole situation. I probably don't like it, but trust me, like, I have been absolutely furious for days. This video I'm recording right now is a while after it actually happened, and I'm still really, like, torn up inside about it, because it affects not only on me, but on my family, and everything else. It's ridiculous, and I'm really let down by the police and their unwillingness to do anything. Anyways, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. I don't think so. Anyways, that's all for now then. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. I'm sure it was, it's not something that anyone really wants to watch. I record it mostly for myself, just to like document domestic violence in the house. And like now you can see I'm all healed up and stuff, but at the time, like I still got some marks all over my face, but not much. But at the time there was like gashes here and gashes on my neck and gashes on my legs and stuff, and you heal pretty quick in 1 week. I had bruises all over me too. Anyways, I recorded it mostly for myself, but if other people want to watch, maybe they can take something from this, which is if someone is being aggressive with you all the time in your own house, it is probably a wise idea to get out of the house, because don't fall into the trap I fell into, which was this person was violent with me or aggressive with me and then mistreated me, and then afterwards they would be like, okay, oh, I'm sorry, and then it would happen again, and then it would be like, I'm sorry, and then it happened again, and he attacked my brother, and he shoved around my girlfriend, and it's just like unbelievable. And every time I was stupid and I thought, oh well, I need to keep I need to not ruin our family, like our family, we don't want to ruin the family, so I'll let it go, even though it's against my better judgment. And nothing got better. He attacked my brother in the past. My brother moved out of the house to get away from him. He shoved me around in the past, but I let it go. It was just like, it was so stupid, like, to think that things would get better. If anything, things got worse. I ended up in the hospital over this. Like, yeah, so if you're in a situation like me, don't keep letting it go and thinking it's going to get better. Because if someone is like that, they can't change themselves. It's like something in them, in their head. They can't change. Unless, like, you give everyone the benefit of the doubt for a while, right? Like, but we give them the benefit of the doubt for 14 years. 14 years, and still, you know? We should have clued in after a year. If a person can't make a change after a certain set amount of time, they're never going to change. So yeah, don't fall into the same pitfalls that I did, because that was so stupid to keep thinking, oh, things are going to get better, because they never did. They only got worse. Anyways, thanks for watching.